See if it changes any parts of your body. Then let's sing 3 ohms to start the class. The reason why we sing Om, it's because Om, it's the sound of the universe. Imagine if every sound of the universe, like the bee, like us, like trees, everything will make a sound, it's going to be Om. When you sing Om, you really feel it in your third eye, which is in between your eyebrows, because Om is a really calming sound. So when you sing Om, to get prepared, let's have 1 deep inhale and exhale like the yogic breathing. Then you fully inhale and sing Om. It's called OM. It's like Om. So you sing it with your throat to your third eye. Then in the later 20-30% before you run out of air, you close your mouth so the vibration will be more on your head, and you continue to sing Om with your nose. So we're going to have 1 deep inhale and exhale to prepare our belly. Deeply inhale. And exhale, just breathing out to prepare our belly. Breathe, really contract the breath. Now, prepare for the first Om. Deep inhale into the belly. Om. Second, deep inhale into the belly. Om. Third, deep inhale into the belly. Om. Coming back to the normal breath, feeling the vibration that you have just created with your voice. See how calming it is to your third eye and to your mind. Gently open up your eyes. We're going to start with tabletop position. So pat your knees if your yoga mat is really thin. So you have your knees hip width apart. We're going to learn internal elbow rotation. So I don't want you to do anything yet, just watch. When we say internal elbow rotation, a lot of people just do this, which put a lot of pressure onto their wrists. So what I want you to do every time when you do tabletop, it's something called the internal elbow rotation. Number 1, you open up your hands. Can you stretch your hands for me now? Really open it up, then push it onto the mat. We just do internal elbow rotation, which is the elbow. I put forward, back. I use my, you can see I'm using my shoulders to forward and back, forward and back. So try to do it together. So come to tabletop position. Knees hip width apart. Your spine is neutral. Yeah. So how do you check that you have the right length in tabletop? It's you just check your camera. If you're arching, you need to just be neutral and walk your hands where your shoulder is. Yeah, might need to move your hands in front a bit. You're naturally curling without knowing. Yeah, try to pull the belly button in. Yes, nice. When to relax your shoulders. Now let's just do internal elbow rotation for 10 times. Internal elbow rotation, inhale. Exhale, relax the elbows. Internal elbow rotation. And exhale. Internal elbow rotation. And exhale. Look at your elbows. Internal elbow rotation. And exhale. Pull the elbows more. Internal elbow rotation. Use your upper arm. And exhale. Internal elbow rotation. And exhale. 3 more. Internal elbow rotation. And exhale. Internal elbow rotation. And exhale. Internal elbow rotation. And exhale. Last, hold it there. Internal elbow rotation. Hold, 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 hold. So pull the elbows to the front. Now let's try to arch our back, look up. Doing your cat and your cow. This is what you need to do when your internal elbow rotate, when you're not rotating. You lessen, yes, you lessen the pressure onto your waist, onto the wrist. Coming back to child pose for a break. It's really tiring when you need to do all the poses right. That's why yoga is actually really efficient for training different parts of the muscle. We just need to learn the alignment. So just relax your body. Relax the lower back. Relax the shoulders. Just letting it go. Deepening your inhalation. And deepening the inhalation. Deeply in. And deeply out. One last deep inhale. And exhale, slowly coming back up. Let's try again. So, open up your fingers, knees hip width distance apart, internal elbow rotation. Hold it here. Yeah, Marie, you can do more. Press your thumbs and your pinky onto the mat more so you roll more. When I lost track on your elbows, you need to pull the camera down a bit more. Yes. So everyone look at your elbow, pulling forward and don't move, then arch your back, look up. Inhale, looking up, cat. Exhale, curl from the neck, pull your upper back. You are now trying to have chin touching your chest, mid back, then pull the belly button towards the spine. Your elbows still internally rotating. Inhale, arch up, look up. Push the belly button, yeah. Roll the shoulders back. When we're in a different pose, we're in inhale, we inhale, arch up, look up. Yes. It's your elbows internally rotating. Yes, good job. Roll the shoulders, open up the chest more. Exhale, curl from the upper back and lower back. Really push your belly button in, chin towards your chest. If you realize you have a neck is tight, shake your head no. Keep breathing, shake your head yes. 3 more rounds. Inhale, is your internal elbow rotation active? Yes. Really good job. Maria, try to open up the shoulders. Can you look at the camera? Let's do this with me. We're pulling towards the ears, up and out. So we're opening up our chest. Yes, much better. Do it one more time. And yes, good job. Look up. Try to stick the back of your head to the ceiling. And exhale, curling in. Pull the belly button. 2 more rounds. Inhale, arch up, look up towards the ceiling. Open up the chest. Remember your elbow when the exhale, curl in. I know it's hard, you will learn it. 1 more deeply inhalation. And exhale, curling in. Knees together to child pose. So when I have knees together, I have my forehead on. If my back is not open enough, I put a book in front of it or put a cushion in front of it. Then I relax my head, then hands back. This is called a restorative child pose. So relax here for 5 breaths. See what kind of adjustment would you need. Deepening your inhale. And deepening the exhale, relax your hips even more. Can we come up and do one adjustment? Do you guys have cushions or pillow around you? Can you grab a cushion or grab a pillow? underneath your hips, or it could be a towel, anything. So your hips is more relaxed. Yeah, so this is what you're going to do. Ignore my knees because I have the wrong mat today. But I'm going to put the cushion close to my knees. So sit up, bring it close to my knees. Wanda, I lost your visual, but I'm sure you're doing it. Then sit down. And just sit down first. Yeah. And close my knees together. Close my feet together. Yes. Wanda, roll your cushions into underneath your hips. Close it one more time because it's very thin. Yeah. Then after you sit down, I will slide my hands forward, head down, then head back. The cushion is there to help you to get your hips more relaxed. Ideally, you will have enough cushions that can support your hips. So fold the cushion one more time, Maria. Fold it in half and put it underneath your hips. So it could lift your knees out more, but really put it underneath the hips so your hips can relax. Yes, Maria, move the cushion out more towards your heels. Yes, then sit back, relax. Wanda, you ideally will need something higher, but it's okay. Just relax. Now sink your hip down to the pillow. Relax your lower back more. When we do how-to classes, we learn how our body is supposed to feel with the props in the final pose. So when you are in the pose in normal times, you try to get the same feeling. 2 more deep inhale. Relax your shoulders, relax your upper back. And exhale. 1 last in. And out. Slowly coming back up. Put the cushion in somewhere that you can reach. The next pose that we're going to talk about is upward dog. I want to show you guys. We're going to tabletop position. So look at the demonstration first. Untucking the, actually we'll go to plank. This will help you find the right thing. So when I go to plank, actually we'll learn plank. What we need is going to be a book. Because when we do planks, a lot of people are not having their spine straight. So number 1, make sure you have internal elbow rotation here and do plank. You need to put a book in between your thighs, maybe 1 book or 2 books depending on the thickness. And better if it's not the shiny one so you can grip better. You want to have your feet together, thighs together, really hold the book. In this way, you're really holding your plank and engaging your core. Let's try together. So come to tabletop, put the books in between your thighs. You may need 1 book or 2 books depending on how thick it is. Ideally, it's not sliding surface like mine. So when you're ready, we'll just wait for Wanda to come back. So now, when you're in tabletop position, can you squeeze your knees together? Really close to each other, so you're holding the book. Now, hands in front. Yeah, and then internal elbow rotation. Inhale, tuck the toes, lift the hips up. Slide your feet back until you're in a plank. Maria, slide the feet back more. Wanda, slide the feet back more. Feet together, Wanda. Count for 5 breaths when you get there. Wanda, slide your feet back a lot more. Slide back, slide back, slide back, slide back, slide back. Might come down and relax if you want to. Now, Wanda, lift the books up. Yes, count for 5 breaths. Deeply inhale. Maria, please rest. You just need to count for 5 breaths. Wanda, come down and relax. Go to child pose. Deeply inhale. Remember how the cushion feels like? You could bring the cushion back. Teach your body where the right position is. So next time when you come to class, you're going to use the right one. So Maria and Wanda, rest. Mike, I want to teach you something new. So hold the books in between your thighs. Let's go to side plank. So now move the right hand in front of whatever hand. Yeah. What I want to tell you is you need to move up a bit before you open. So move up. So move your right hand forward. Move up a bit. Yes. And then open. So you stack your arms a lot better when you have moved up. Yes, 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 yes. Grip the book. Grip the thighs together. 1, 2, 3. Amazing form. Coming down. You're going to go to the other side. Okay, Wanda and Maria, round 2. Wanda, you need your book closer to your groin. Closer to your, yes. And in the whole time, you want to squeeze the book together. So when you squeeze your thighs, you're squeezing your belly. Yeah, round 2, Maria, great job. So let's go to tabletop again. Put the book close to your groin. Now you already squeeze your thighs, activate your thighs. Internal elbow rotation. When move your feet back a lot more, knees back a lot more. Knees back a lot more. And then tuck. Yeah, Maria, let's go. 1. Internal elbow rotation, contract the belly, squeeze the book, 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 squeeze the book. Then relax down. Coming to child pose for a break. Deeply inhale. And deeply exhale. So I take my words back. It's going to be a tiring class because you're engaging the muscle. So just relax. See if you can breathe out and relax your belly. Go to child pose. Just relax your belly. Relax your hips. Relax your elbow. Slowly coming back up. Sit in cross-legged position before round 3. Let's relax because when we internal elbow rotation, we are engaging this part, so let's stretch it out. Hands onto shoulders like bumblebee. Inhale, elbows together in front of the chest. Exhale, open. Inhale, elbows together in front of your chest. Exhale, open. Inhale, elbows together in front of your chest. Exhale, open. Yes, can you feel the crackling of the shoulders? Deeply inhale. And exhale. In and out. In and out. Now the other way. In and out. In. Up, 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 up. Elbows together in front of your eyebrow. Then your face, your chest down. Good job. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Great. Now rotate our wrist. Let's do this first. Show me the 5 fingers up. And when you exhale, just relax. Yes. Deeply in and out. When you let your finger relax, do this first. Let your finger relax, relax, relax. Then just on the wrist. Yes. This is like a half way of warming up our hands because they believe the more you move, this lubricant fluid is going to lubricate your joint. And let's do draw circles one way. See if you can bring your fingers into it. Relax the wrist. Bend the elbows. Yes. Bring your fingers into it. Good job. Then the other side. Deeply inhale. And deeply exhale. Okay, this may feel weird. You're a robot chicken wing now. You draw circles one way. Yes. Can you feel the release from the internal elbow rotation? The other side. Can you try to do it together? Yes, you hold your elbows up and yeah. Deeply in. Can we go to the other direction and deeply out? Great job. Roll the shoulders a few times. The other direction. Amazing. So let's go to upward dog. So this book thing is really good because when you go to down, upward dog and downward dog, you actually need to engage your thighs, and the book is what will teach you how to engage your thighs so you can engage your core. So upward dog, just a demonstration. So we are going to go to plank, and when we go to upward dog, you need a better angle. Go to plank. When you go to upward dog, stage 1, we are coming forward. Our toes, my toes is still up. Then I'm going to roll the shoulders up. Then untuck the toes. And look up. The key thing is, do you see that this part of my hands doesn't touch the floor? Because when it doesn't touch and roll up using my hands, I'm going to get a deeper stretch onto the back itself. Last thing that I'm going to show you is, a lot of people doesn't know that when you do upward dog, you actually need to roll this up. So this is the wrong demonstration. A lot of people will put their thighs onto here, so you can see that my pants doesn't pass the drumstick. But if I really do it right, I tuck up, I should roll my pants up. You see how much this rolling and opening is? When you can roll your hips, you're opening up the chest and internal elbow rotation. So what I want you to do is this drill. We are going to tuck our toes, come to plank, lower it down, but don't touch the floor. The drill that we're doing is when we inhale, open up a chest, roll up, look up, and exhale back. Inhale, opening up a chest, roll up, look up, exhale back. So that's drill number 1. Let's go to it together. So coming to tabletop position, move your knees back enough because we're going to go to plank. Check number 1, it's your hands directly underneath your shoulders. Check number 2, are you opening up your fingers? When they're opening up your fingers. Check number 3, internal elbow rotation, and keep this internal elbow rotation, go to plank. Use your thighs, squeeze your thighs together. Yes. Drill number 1, coming forward. Open up the chest, look up. Yes. Wendell, lift the hips up more. Maria, open up the chest more. And back to plank. Or knees could be down. Just one more time, inhale and hold it there. So don't untuck the toes yet. Lift the knees off. Lift the knees off, toes still in, lift the knees off, Maria. Roll the shoulders back, look up. 1, 2, 3, 4. Knees together, come back to child pose for a break. Deeply inhale. And deeply exhale. Can we correct the pose one by one? So since Maria is up, Wenda and Mac can just relax. Maria, can we go to it together? So I can give you pointers. So number 1, internal elbow rotation. Number 2, tuck to plank. Number 3, roll up. Show me your pose. Yes, roll up. Yes. Really good job, girl. Lift the knees up more. Yes, then roll the shoulders more. Really good. Count for 3 breaths and slowly come down to child pose. Matt, do you want to show me? Then next is Wenda. Yes, really nice. Internal elbow rotation, Mike. Yes, beautiful. Mike, you can open up your chest more. You're already really nice, but you can just open up your chest more. Yes, yes, wiggle forward a bit more. Wiggle your toes, tap your toes. Tap your toes. Then open up the chest. Yes, open up the top part. Yes, yes, exactly. Amazing. Count for 3 breaths and relax yourself. Wenda, your turn. Internal elbow rotation. I'm going to print your poster. Lift your feet need to be closer together. It's too open now. Yes, yes, open up the chest more, open up the chest more, open up the chest more, yes. Wiggle your butt forward more. Wiggle, 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 yes. Hold here, open up the chest, open up the chest, open up the shoulders. 1, 2, 3, relax. Coming back to child pose. Can we have Maria do it one more time? I know, you are sweating. This is a tough class. Yes, really good. So check number 1, internal elbow rotation. Check number 2, activate your thighs. Check number 3, roll, start rolling. Yes, knees off, knees off, knees off. Roll the shoulders more. Wiggle your toes front more, Maria. Walk your toes front more. Walk your toes towards the front. Yes, so you can open up the chest. Yes, hold it here for 1. Push the shoulders back. So roll the shoulders back more. Upper shoulders back. Yes, push your hands onto the mat. 2, 3, relax in child pose. I will let Matt relax. Wanda, show me one more time. Internal elbow rotation. Okay, wait. Wanda, come down first. Don't rush. Your hands is turning inwards. You need to make sure that your hands is neutral. So don't rush to any pose. We don't have to rush. Yes. Move the toes back, 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 back. Internal elbow rotation. Yes, coming to upward dog. Yes, roll the shoulders more. Walk your toes front. Walk your toes forward so you can roll the shoulders more. Oh, I lost you. Mike, do you want to go one last time? By the way, can I tell you one thing? I think you will benefit from closing the distance of your hand just slightly bit. It's not what you used to, but I think you can engage your upper back more. So slowly come back up. Inhale. Yes, beautiful. Roll the chest, roll the chest, roll the top of the shoulders up. Great job. 1, 2, 3. Everyone slowly coming back. I want to do one exercise. I'm going to show you. It's really unusual to open up our chest. What do we mean by open up our chest is when most people do upward dog, this is what they do. When I say open up the chest, I'm rolling this to my ears, up, back, and open up my chest. Do you see the difference of my boobs? Not the right thing, but it's really opening up the chest. The reason why we all struggle with opening up with our chest, it's because of the computer movement. So let's do some drills to opening up our chest. It's really simple. So I'm going to show you before we do it. I'm going to sit in a butterfly position with my feet. I'm going to have hands onto my calf. This is what it looks like. I'm going to have ears up, back, pull together, open up my chest, and just let my neck hang. Then I'm going to hold 3 breaths. Exhale, I'm just going to release my upper back, lower back, chin towards chest. So this is the drill that we're going to do. So inhale, shoulders up towards the ears, back, and down. Open up the chest. Show your boobs. Pass your boobs after your arms and look up. Let your neck hang. Deeply in. Maria, push the shoulders. Show me your boobs more. Wanda, good job. Show me your boobs more. Yes. Relax your neck. Just look up. Deeply inhale for 3, 4, 5. Exhale for 3, 4, 5. Inhale for 3, 4, 5. Exhale, curl the neck, curl the upper back, curl the shoulders, and just relax. Relax your hands too, putting it anywhere. Chin towards your chest. Feeling after you have contracted the shoulders and your neck just now, this is a really good counter pose. Every yoga pose looks really easy, but there's a lot of nuances. And I really appreciate you spending time today to learn the nuances so you get the best effect out of the pose. Deeply in. and out. Let's do one more set. Hands onto the cuff, shoulders up towards the ears, shoulders back. Push your shoulder blades together, open up the chest and look up. Show me your boobs. Pass your boobs behind the upper arm. So you're opening up the chest deeply. Inhale, so much better. Everyone relax the shoulders, look up more. Wanda, let your neck relax. Maria, let your neck relax. Deeply in. Open up the chest and out. Just one more breath in and out. Slowly bring your neck back to neutral position. Curl your neck, chin towards the chest. Curl the upper back, curl the mid back. Just relax, hands relax. Chin towards the chest. Maybe shake your head, yes. Shake your head, no, to relax your neck. Deeply in. And deeply out. One more in. And out. Great job. Coming back to tabletop position. We are going to move to downward facing dog. First up, let's talk about the rounds. We're going to break downward dog into 2 bits. So this is a lecture time so you can relax. First bit, check point 1, open up your fingers. Check point 2, internal elbow rotation. Check point 3, external shoulder rotation. What does it mean? It's I'm going to do this action where I pull the shoulders to my ears, up and roll it back, just like what you have did just now. So I'm in an arching position. Then forget about my feet first. I'm going to tap my toes. The difference is this is where people's downward dog is. They're not a straight line on their body. The first one, you bend your knees first. You really push and lengthen. Can you see that the power is from my fingertips to my internal elbow rotation, external elbow, external shoulders rotation, and I'm going to lengthen my back. So this is what you would do for downward facing dog. So check point 1, fingers. Check point 2, elbow. Check point 3, roll the shoulders up and back. Check point 4, really push all of your 10 fingers to lengthen and lengthen your back. Your goal is try to get your hips up as high as you can. On the round 1, I just want you to bend your knees. Bend your knees as much as you can. Can you see that the more I bend my knees, the more I can lengthen my upper back? So that's going to be the trick. So let's come all together. Come to tabletop position. Knees hip width distance apart. Check point 1. Is your hands directly underneath your shoulders? Check point 2. Internal elbow rotation. Sorry, check point 1 is your fingers. When you open up your fingers, I'm going to throw away your phone. Check point 2, internal elbow rotations. Check point 3, now bring the shoulders to your ears, up and back. So your upper back is arched. Yes, hold it here, look forward, tuck the toes, lift the hips up, bend your knees as much as you can, then lengthen the upper back. Deeply inhale, much better. Oh my God, Maria, so good. Press the back in more. Bend your knees more, Maria, so you press your hips up. Press your hips up, engage your shoulder. Deeply inhale, lengthen the upper back. Wanda, yes. Can you, without moving, can you just have your eyes on your palms? You have a bad habit of pulling your fingers together. I'm talking about when everyone else is good. Everyone count to 5 breaths and come down. Yes, Wanda, really good. Bend your knees more, lift your hips up, Wanda. Mike is really, oh my God, Mike, you're perfect position. Hold it here. Deeply inhale. And deeply exhale. When you have 5 breaths, bend your knees and come back to child pose. Beautiful. Relax here. Try to relax the forearm, relax the shoulder, relax every part that you have Engage. Can you count yourself to 5 breaths? And when you count, can you count breathe in 2, 3, 4. Breathe out 2, 3, 4. 4 more breaths on your own. Okay, second drill. Coming back to downward dog. Repeating the first thing. So hands directly underneath your shoulders. Checkpoint 1, open up your fingers as big as you can. Yes. Checkpoint 2, internal elbow rotation. Checkpoint 3, now roll the shoulders up towards your ears, back, and shoulder blades together. You're arching your upper back. Then you can tuck your toes, really bend your knees as much as you can. Push your hips back towards your heels now. Push your hips back towards your heels, like a child pose. Yes, then lift the knees up, lengthen the upper back. Bend your knees a lot. All of you bend, not mine. Maria and Wanda, bend your knees more, lengthen the back. Try to push your shoulders away, lengthen your armpit. Lengthen the armpit, lengthen the armpit. Yes, Wanda, great job. Maria, great job. 5 breaths, deeply inhale. And exhale, 2, 3, 4. Don't forget internal elbow rotation. Inhale for 2, 3, 4. Exhale for 2, 3, 4. 3 more. Inhale for 2, 3, 4. Lift your hips higher, higher, higher. Yes. 1 more. Inhale for 2, 3, 4. Exhale for 2, 3, 4. Relax down and rest for 5 breaths or 3 breaths in child pose. Relax the shoulders. Relax the upper body. Matt, feel free to do whatever that makes you feel good. Deeply inhale. Remember the cushion below your hips. Can you relax your lower back more? Imagine there's a cushion there. Or bring the cushion there so your lower back is releasing. Sending the exhale to the lower back. One last deep inhale. And exhale. You can stay there and just turn your face to the camera. I'm going to teach. We have learned checkpoint 1, open up our hands. Checkpoint 2, internal elbow rotation. Actually, no, checkpoint 0 should be your hands is already underneath your shoulders. So checkpoint 1, hands already underneath the shoulder. 2, open up the fingers. 3, internal elbow rotation. 4, roll the shoulders back, roll the shoulders towards the ear, back and up, so arching your back. Checkpoint 5, this is what I was just trying to teach. You tuck your toes. The first thing is actually lengthening up your back before you go up. So I lengthen my back. Lengthen, lengthen, lengthen by having my butt close to the heels. So checkpoint 5, lengthen the upper back. Then tuck the toes up. For me, I'll have to walk back in order to get there. So checkpoint 6, it's you always bend your knees, raise your hips up as much as you can. Because do you see that when I bend my knees, raise my hips up, I can push my upper back more. So checkpoint 7, now straighten up your feet as much as you can. You don't need to have the heels touching. I personally, because of my hamstring, I can't have the heels touching. But what I do, checkpoint 7, contract the belly, contract the belly, contract the belly. And 8, I really use my thighs, just like what I did with the book. And my whole goal is to lengthen the spine and push my hips up, 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 up. So in this pose, downward dog is the most effective pose because you feel the hamstring stretch, you feel the belly curling in, you feel the spine lengthen, you also feel the stretching of the arms. So now we are going to learn the other pawns. Are we ready? So check pawn 1, shoulders directly underneath the hands. Check pawn 2, open up your fingers. So everyone, let's come together. Check pawn 3, internal elbow rotation. Check pawn 4, roll the shoulders up towards your ears, back, and arch your upper back. Yes, like in cat. Check pawn 5. I want you to move your knees back more. Then tuck the toes in. Lengthen the back to like a child pose. Yes. Then lift the hips up. Yes, bend your knees so much first to lengthen the upper back. Get your butt up, 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 up. Then straighten up your knees. And use pull the belly in at check pawn 7. Check pawn 8, press the thighs. Activate the thighs like you're holding the boat. Deeply inhale. And deeply exhale. Maria, push your hands and your shoulders more. Wanda, push your hands and your shoulders more. Lengthen the upper back. Yes, bend. Wanda, when you bend your knees, you get to the right position. So bend your knees. Yes. You don't need to rush to straighten your knees. When you have 5 breaths, then come down. Wanda, one more correction is your heels is too open to your hip, your feet need to be hip width distance apart. Yes. So come down and relax for 3 breaths. Deepening your inhale. I know this is actually tough because it's micro muscle that you have never trained in your life. So be so proud of yourself for getting like 85% there. I'm super proud of you too. Deeply in and out. Slowly coming back up. 1 is I have no energy. 5 is I'm very energetic. What is the energy assessment now? 1 is I have no energy. 5 is I'm energetic. 3, 4, 4. Okay. One more drill. So for downward dog, I want you to have a drill, by the way. So we have like, repeat. You need to remember this. Check pawn 1, hands underneath your shoulder. But check pawn 2, also your knees is hip width distance apart. So when you go to downward dog, your feet won't be too out. So roll, so shoulders, open up fingers, internal elbow rotation, external shoulders rotation, bend the knees, tuck the toes, push it back to child pose and up. The drill that you're going to do is, after you find the right position, you lift your heels up. You lift your heels up so much like a ballerina, you don't do it first. And you push your hips to the highest position like you're a mountain. Can you see that when I lift my heels up, I'm really pushing my upper back? Wanda and Maria is still here. But it's the training of the muscle. You're not going to get there in 1 day, but you need to really lengthen up and push it down. So by lifting my heels, I can push my hips up. I just want you to hold there for 1, 2, 3. Then for 4, 5, 6, try to lower your heels without lowering the butt. 4, 5, 6. Then 1, 2, 3. Heels up, push it up. Then 4, 5, 6. So that's the drill. When you're ready, come to tabletop position. Hands in. Roll internal elbow rotation. Roll the shoulders back. Knees hip width distance apart. Tuck the toes, bend your knees to child pose. Lengthen the upper back. Bend your knees so much first. Lengthen the upper back. Then straighten the knees. And lift the heels up, butt up. When they move the feet back. When they move the feet back. Yes, Maria is good. Lift the heels up, 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 up. So straighten the knees when the lift your heels up. Heels up more, butt up more, holding it here. 1, 2, 3. Now try to lower the heels. 4, 5, 6. Lift the heels up. 1, 2, 3. Heels down without butt down. 4, 5, 6. When they drop to your knees for a break, Maria, do it one more time. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Maria, drop to child pose just for a break. Mike, let's go to Vinyasa flow. So I want you to do upward dog. Hands first, don't rush. Hand first to like a plank position. First one is the upward dog. Roll the upper chest, then untuck the toes. Yes, we need to work on your chest opening. Then you inhale, tuck the toes, bend your knees, push your hips up to downward dog. And exhale here. Inhale, coming to a plank first. Yes, then coming to upward dog. Yes, can you do this drill a few more times? For Wendy and Maria, let's do the last drill one more time. So coming to downward dog, remember the checkpoint. What's checkpoint number 1? Fingers, internal elbow rotation, roll the shoulders up. Yes, tuck the toes, push to downward facing dog and lift your heels up. Lift your hips up. So now lift your heels as high as you can, hips up, 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 up. You could bend your knees if you want to. Lift your hips up so much, holding the hips there, then slowly lower the heels down without lowering the hips. Inhale, heels up, hips up. And now we're going to hold 5 breaths here. Hips really high for 1, 2, 3, 4. When they push your shoulders more, engage your upper back. Then keeping the hips up high, lower the heels. 1, 2, 3, 4. Coming back to child pose for a break. If you still feel that you have a lot of energy, you could hold downward dog for one more time, or you could just 5 breaths in child pose. Pick whatever that makes you feel good. Coming back to your breath, can you, this time, I want to explain something, if you could come up. So you have learned yogic breath, which is using your belly and your rib cage. So you breathe in through the rib cage, the belly, breathe out through the belly, through the rib cage. So the first breath that you learn is actually called water breathing, which is you breathe in for 4, you breathe out for 4, which is to equalize your oxygen and your CO2. That's why it's called water breathing. There's actually a second breathing called the whiskey breathing in like a modern sense when you learn breath work, because when you have a sip, you feel relaxed, you feel that your body is letting go. How do you activate it is you breathe in for 4, you breathe out for 6. Because when the last 2 breaths that you breathe out, it's going to activate your parasympathetic system that is going to give you, turn off your fight and flight response and make you relax. So what I want to learn, or what I want to practice here, is just one breathing exercise. Still hands onto the rib cage and onto the belly. When you breathe in for 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. Breathe out for 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Now close your eyes. Inhale for 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Exhale for 6. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Continue in your own breath for 4. Breathing out for 6. 4 more rounds in and out. In and out. 1 more in and out. Then slowly coming back up. Okay. Downward dog for one last round. This round, for Mac, you go upward dog, downward dog. Inhale, upward dog. Exhale, downward dog. For Maria and Wanda, we're going to hold the downward dog. So let's come together. Knees hip width distance apart, shoulders directly underneath, hands directly underneath your shoulders. That's checkpoint 1. Checkpoint 2, fingers. Checkpoint 3, internal elbow rotation. What's checkpoint 4? Roll the shoulders towards the ear, back and up. Then tuck the toes. Checkpoint 5, lengthen your upper back by coming to child pose. Lengthen your upper back. Then lift the heels up. Bend your knees so much. Lift your heels up. Lift the hips to the highest position. For 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Completely breathe out. Then straighten up your knees. Activate your thighs. Activate your thighs. Heels down as much as you can. We're going to hold here for 5. Deep inhale and exhale. Deeply inhale. And exhale. Remind yourself of internal elbow rotation. Push the shoulders away. Activate your core. Pull the belly button in. Lengthen the upper back. Push your heels up. Thighs activate. Deeply inhale. And deeply exhale. When this hip up, 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 bend your knees. Yes. Yes. Deeply in and out. Yeah, completely fine. Just relax if it's too much. Bend your knees, come to child pose. Deepening your inhalation and deepening your exhalation. In the next 5 breaths, can you breathe in for 4 and breathe out for 6? Relax the shoulders. Relax your hips. Start your breathing. Okay, coming back for the last round. Do you want to do one more round or do you want to stretch out? We have 10 more minutes. If you want to do one more round, give me 1 finger. If you want to stretch out, give me this. Okay. Sorry, we are stretching out. Maria, you can do one more round on your own. We are going to stretch out our lower back. So first one is really easy. Let's lie down on the mat. We're going to do it together. Knees towards the chest. To get a deeper stretch, see if you can pull your knees to your elbow. So hold your elbows towards the knees and the other side. One more thing that I want to explain is if you want a deeper stretch, Your knees is not directly onto your belly. Your knees is out. Push your knees out and in. So if you look at the camera, just walk on one knee, push it to the camera and up towards your elbow. Yes, the other side, up and out. So your knees, it's outside of your belly. It's like your knees is this picture frame to your belly. Just relax here, relax the lower back, relax the neck, deepening your inhale and deepening your exhale. Relax your lower back, squeeze your knees onto your chest more. Relax your shoulders. Deeply in and deeply out. Now holding this position, roll left and right to relax and massage your lower back. Deepening the inhale. Look up towards the ceiling. Try not to move your neck. Deeply out. But you feel the relief on the lower back from the massage. Deeply in and deeply out. Deeply in and deeply out. One more in and out. This is not the last pose, but we're going to go to happy baby. Hold on to the outer edge or inner edge of your toes. Just roll left and right. Feel your inner calf relief. Deeply in and out. In and out. Now coming to center, just bring the feet together. You're doing butterfly pose in the air. Deepening your inhale and deepening the exhale. Now feet onto the mat. Hands in T shape. Drop your knees to one side. Breathing out. Look up towards the ceiling. Inhale, knees up. Exhale, knees towards the other side. Your feet doesn't lift the mat. So you are twisting your lower back. Inhale, knees up. Exhale, knees to the side. Inhale, knees up. Exhale, knees to the side. Feel the lower back releasing. Inhale, up. Exhale, the other side. Now coming back to center, we're going to stretch our right feet up. Then put your right feet onto the left thighs. Then drop the whole lower back onto the left. Yes. Look towards your right fingertips. Deepening your inhale. Feeling the lower back relax. And exhale. 2 more in. And out. Mike, we are in figure 4. Twist. And drop your knees. 1 more in. And out. Coming back to center. Going onto the other side. Right feet onto the mat. Flex the left feet up. Left feet onto the right thighs. Open up your knees to figure 4 first. Then drop the lower part of your body towards the right. Look at the left fingers deeply in. Relax your left thighs. Relax your left hips. Relax your left lower back. Deepening the inhale. And deepening the exhale. Deeply in and out, coming back towards the center. Now we are going to flip our body to go to spins. So hands under close to our boobs, 90-degree up, and opening up the chest. Roll the shoulders back. Feeling your mid back opening. Deeply in. Maria, can you walk your elbows back? Yes, opening up the chest more. Maria, can you bring your ears towards your shoulders, back and up? Look up towards the ceiling. Yes, deeply in. Good job, Glenda. Look up towards the ceiling. And out. In. And out. One more in. And out. This is going to sound weird, but push yourself into a child pose. Not actually weird. This is the last pose before Savasana. I want you to have hands in front of you together in a prayer position. Excuse my hair. Then bend the elbows, opening up the forearm, hands onto the back. Coming to a child pose with the upper forearm stretch. Deepening the inhale. And exhale. Yes, relax your shoulders more, all of you. Relax the upper back. Bring the hands closer to your back more. When move your elbows forward more. Deeply in. And out. In. And out. One more in. And out. Try to relax your hands, coming to normal child pose. And just roll the forehead to the left. Roll the forehead to the right to relax your neck. Roll the forehead to the left. Roll the forehead to the right. And when you are ready, coming to Savasana, flipping the belly the other way, and just letting your body relax. Lengthen your neck. Tuck the shoulders in. Arms straight. Deeply inhale. And exhale. Relax your head. Relax your eyebrows. Relax your shoulders. Relax your upper back. Relax your mid back. Relax your lower back. Deepening your relax your hips. Relax your thighs. Relax your knees. Relax your calf. Relax the ankle. And let the whole body relax. Completely relax and letting go. Slowly wiggle your fingers, wiggle your toes. Interlace the hands overhead for a big, big stretch. Roll the body towards the right hand side. Slowly pushing yourself up to a seated position. Deeply inhale and exhale. Observe how your body feels. Deeply in and out. In and out. We are going to sing one Om and three Shanti to end the class. Deep inhale into the belly. Shanti, Shanti, Shanti. Hands together in front of our heart. May our heart be filled with gracefulness, peacefulness, and happiness. Bowing forward, namaste.